9, your general mathematics. Today I am discussing coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry is location of points on a plane. To locate planes, points on a plane, we draw two number lines perpendicular to each other in this manner. And the two lines we draw, one is called x-axis and the other is y-axis. This is the x-axis, x, O, x dash. This is the y-axis, y, O, y dash. It is the real axis, that is the number line, and y-axis is called the imaginary axis. Now, you see the two number lines or the two axes intersect at a point perpendicularly, and that point is denoted as O, which is called the origin. Now, from the origin, if we go to the right side of the x-axis, it is the positive side. If we go on the left side of the origin, we get the negative side of the x-axis. Similarly, if we go upwards from the origin, it is the positive side of y-axis, and if we go downwards, it is the negative side of y-axis. Now, thus a plane is divided into four segments. These segments are called quadrants. These segments are called quadrants. So, this is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant, this is the third quadrant, this is the fourth quadrant. Thus, we get four quadrants. On the first quadrant, the coordinate we get, the coordinate of a point is written like this: xy. X is called the abscissa and y is called the ordinate. On the first axis, in the first quadrant, the abscissa is positive, ordinate also positive. In the second quadrant, abscissa is negative, ordinate is positive. Negative then positive. It is positive, positive. On the third quadrant, we get abscissa negative, ordinate also negative. And in the fourth quadrant, we get abscissa positive, ordinate negative. Thus, we can plot points in the quadrants, and some points you will find which will be not in any quadrant but on the axis, on the x-axis or on the y-axis. We are coming later on. Now, what we have seen, for the plotting of any point, we have to draw two number lines perpendicular to each other. The number lines are called coordinate axes. This one is called, which one is horizontal, is called the x-axis, and the one that is vertical is called, or longitudinal, is called the y-axis. and the point at which these two axes intersect perpendicularly is called the origin. Now, what is the abscissa and ordinate of this origin? The abscissa and ordinate of this origin is 0, 0. Here x is 0, y is also 0. Abscissa is 0, ordinate also 0. Now, let us take 4 points so that I can make you understand how to plot the points. Suppose there is a point 3, 5. That is, abscissa is 3, ordinate is 5. In your graph paper, you will see there are small squares. And there will be some prominent lines. On the prominent lines, you will draw the axis. And suppose this is the graph paper, such as the marking is like that. Like that. So, in this manner, you may see. So, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 3, 5. The point 3, 5 is in the first quadrant. Now, see another point. Suppose it is minus 4, 3. So you will count minus 4 on the left side of x-axis, minus 4, minus 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose here it is minus 4. Then on the positive side, it is positive. So on the positive side of y-axis, so from here 1, 2, 3. Suppose here is 3. So we get the point minus 4, 3. Similarly, suppose there is a point minus 2, minus 3. Abscissa is minus, negative. So in this direction, 1, 2. And then it is 3, minus 3. So downwards, 1, 2, 3. Suppose this is 3. So minus 2, minus 3. Suppose there is another point, 4, minus 4. So on the right side, it is positive. So on the right side of x-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have come here, and then abscissa is positive, then ordinate is negative. Negative, it will be downwards. So downwards, 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose here it is 4. So it is 4, minus 4. Thus, the points in any quadrant can be plotted, but sometimes we will find some points. Let us take example 0, 5. Now, where will you plot 0, 5? As you know, the origin is 0, 0. So here abscissa is 0. So abscissa will be here. And then ordinate is 5, so we are to go on the positive side. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Suppose this is. So here it is 0, 5. So what we see? We have seen when the abscissa is 0 and ordinate is non-zero, then the point is on the y-axis. It means the equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. y-axis का इक्वेशन हमेशा x is equal to 0 होता है. y-axis में किसी भी पॉइंट का abscissa 0 होता है. Now take another example. Suppose there is a point 4, 0. 4 0. Abscissa is 4. 1 2 3 4. Ordinate is 0. So we cannot go upward, we cannot go downward. So it is 4 0. So what we see, if the ordinate is 0, the point lies on the x-axis. It means the equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0. Similarly, we can get 0 minus 5, 0 minus 5, 0 minus 5 downward, 1 2 3 4 5. Suppose this is minus 5, so 0 minus 5. We can get minus 5 0 2, minus 5 0. Abscissa negative. Suppose this is minus 5, then 0. In this manner, we can put points on a coordinate plane. When you draw the axis on the graph paper, it becomes a coordinate plane, and thus we plot. Now what we have learned? We have learned that to make a coordinate plane, we draw two coordinate axes. One is perpendicular to the other. The coordinate axes are x-axis, the vertical one is y-axis, and the horizontal one is x-axis. The point at which the two axes intersect each other is called the origin. The coordinates of the origin is 0 0, that is abscissa is 0, ordinate also 0. In the first quadrant, the ordinate of a point is 0, the abscissa of the point is also 0. In the second quadrant, the abscissa of the point is negative, the ordinate is positive. In the third quadrant, both the abscissa and the ordinates are negative. In the fourth quadrant, the abscissa is positive, but the ordinate is negative for any point. And if the abscissa of a point is 0, then the point lies on the y-axis. If the ordinate of a point is 0, the point lies on the x-axis. So we get the equation of x-axis is y is equal to 0, and the equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. Now you go through your book and you try to plot the points given in your exercises, and if you find any difficulty regarding any question, you put forward the question in the WhatsApp group. Thank you.